Oh, the next one up, man. We got the classic scary movie franchise.
Scary movie dog.
I'm gonna move my head a little so you can see a little of the TNA to let you know how serious this movie is.
Ooh.
I got my friends over here.
Is that what's her name back in the day? Electra? Is that what
Carmen
was?
Electra. I think that
Yeah,
was like
she was.
supposed to be her. Yeah,
That does not look like her. So that was before AI, guys. So
you
there was a
sure it
lot
doesn't
of
look like
crap.
her?
No, because the face don't
Wait,
look.
hold on, let me. Sure it doesn't look like
Yes, that is her.
her. Oh yeah, that is Carmen.
So do you know what the important one about this one is, right?
No, I haven't heard much from Marlon or anybody. So what's important about
Well,
this one?
that's the important part. They're coming back. They didn't show up in the fifth one, I think, or whatever, and so they haven't been a part of this franchise for a while. Nostalgia is a biche. It's a biche. That's the way to say it now. It's a biche. So what they said is like, they brought them back. So they brought not just Marlon and Wayne back because they were the Wayne brothers basically ones to kind of create this concept, this kind of like horror film comedy kind of zone, which is funny. I mean, it's great. But also Anna Faris and Regina Hall. Don't get confused. Not Regina King. Regina Hall are coming back. So they were the original, the black and the white girl, coming back again to spearhead this new generation. So yeah, so I think that's what this is about. It's a nostalgia play. We talked about this many times on this pod, but they're bringing everybody back and getting into that. So I think it'll make a lot of money. I was super excited to see this trailer. I have not watched this trailer yet, so I'm super excited to see what's in it.
Yeah, and um, I have no idea either. And just to say, this is we react to these trailers here, and it's just the trailer. The franchise is funny to me, but not like my favorite type of comedy.
Really? Didn't know that.
This isn't my favorite type of comedy. Come on, man. This is.
You don't like Airplane? That's the classic.
I mean, okay, it's comedy. It's comedy. It's funny. But we had this discussion on the Naked Gun, the new Naked Gun movie. It's like it could be funny, but I'm not just like balling out of my chair because somebody made an OJ Simpson joke and looked at the camera. All right, man, cool, but it's not like, oh my god, he did. Oh my god, he broke his leg. It's like I don't know. It's
Well, the
funny,
thing I
yeah,
like about
not
these
my
type of comedy. Well,
okay.
let me just tell you my 2 cents. I mean, you're right.
Go
So you don't
go in,
like
go
them,
in,
but
go in.
my 2 cents is we don't get them anymore. And when you get them, you want to embrace them. And so it's like that. So yes, we got the Naked Gun one, which with Liam Neeson's. I said that purposely. Liam Neeson's. Go look it up. So yeah, and I watched it. It was actually, look, it's so many jokes that like one of them is gonna get you. That's how I look at it. So like you can just sit there and let it play in the background and you're just doing your work. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Go back to work. Then they do something crazy, you're like, oh, and it's like, see, you get enjoyment, man, when you watch these movies. So Scary Movie 6, man, I'm down for it.
You know, if I'm actually gonna watch one of these movies, I'm going all in, and I'm bringing a beverage, maybe some illicit substances. Uh, Not that I promote those at all. Don't do anything illegal, kids. Um, but no, I need to be in the right mode, and that's usually when I want to forget everything. I just want to, I just want to call the world dumb and have fun with them. So that's usually what I'm thinking about when I go into these movies. As, that said, I have not seen, like, I've never sat down and really watched one of these movies. I think I watched the second one. I just sat down and watched it, but most of them, it's like, oh, it's kind of on. I let it play in the background. Then I walk outside, water the plants, walk back inside. It's still playing. I've never actually sat down and watched one of these.
Interesting.
I've only,
Well,
only
yeah,
one of them, but I definitely
have
know
you
all
have
of
you have you watched the Scream franchise at all? Like any
them.
of the movies?
Yeah. So
Did
I
you
get the
watch? What's the
references.
last one? Did you watch the last one? They just released one just recently. Me and my wife, we watched the one that came out. Damn, I don't remember. Was it Scream 6? But we did not watch this last one, so I don't know. This Scream 7. But let's see, Scream 5 came out in 2022. See, Scream 6 came out, I think it was like last year, I think it was. Let's see, 2023. And then the last one just came out like a couple months ago. So when was the last one you remember watching? Do you remember? Yeah, exactly. And be honest with you, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. There's so much mythology with these shows now. This movie is like I watched the last one. They was like there was third act where they reveal everything. Yeah, this guy was in the third movie, and when he was in the third movie, he showed up to do this, and then in the second movie, you remember the second movie, he did this, and but check all this. The guy in the first movie was the one that really did it because he did all this, and you don't forgot because it was in the eighth movie, but you forgot all that. So it's like what?
That is amazing that they've been able to do that with this franchise. So I have caught people and talked to them where they're like, "Oh my gosh, this and that's happening for both Scary Movie and the Scream franchise."
Yes.
Which is comedy to me that you can do it in a comedic way and a serious way. So
But you know what? Okay, let me put an argument for this. You know, Warren Ellis said this best, and do you know who Warren Ellis is?
no,
He's a writer for comic books, great writer. He wrote like uh I want to say he what your favorite comic what's it called, the what Dream in it, um Sandman. Yes, Warren Ellis. I think he was the writer of Sandman. Let me make sure, don't get me wrong, because people go no, I take that back. He wrote the Authoritary Planetarium, some Marvel stuff and whatever. But anyway, he said it best. He said, "Look, I don't spoon feed the story to my friend. If I reference something that happened in a comic book or something that happened, people have Google now. They have AI now. They can figure. They can if they really are a fan, they'll figure all that out. So I don't need to spoon feed no one. So I say all to say is like maybe the new genre is like nostalgia play, but guess what? Research play. If you want to know what the real deal is, just to think of Game of Thrones, dude. Yes, you can get the surface layer. I don't know if you watched the last one, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It was good. It was good, decent, but there's lower on lower. There's what racks on racks, y'all. Lower, 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 y'all. Lower. It's just like you can be there for hours. I mean, literally, I have fallen asleep to the whole uh a Targaryen, tomb that George R. Martin wrote just to understand some of this stuff. And even I'm never on the level that these guys are like, oh yeah, the eighth judge, and then because they have like everybody's name Aegon. It's like the sixth Aegon did this to the fifth Aegon. It's like so. I say all this to say is like there's a level of storytelling now. We talk about nostalgia play, but I think there is the homework play.
homework play.
There it is. Market TM trademark. I think there's a level because engagement. We talked about this, Mr. Benja, before this pod. If you can just get that mind space of anybody, because there's so much to take your attention, but if you can get that mind space, then you got somebody. And guess what? Homework play is part of that. Because if you create storytelling that people gotta go back and rewatch, do the research, do Google. So when they come to the movie, they get every reference, every Easter egg. Boom. They're a fan for life because it's called, the sunk cost fallacy. You ever heard of that? You put so much time into understanding the scary movie franchise or the Scream franchise that guess what? You're gonna keep watching it.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's going to be good because I spent time researching it, and you will get your own payoff. There is a certain payoff that even if it's not good, it's like, well, at least I researched it.
I did the work. I did the work.
I mean, no, there's that whole thing about feeling the satisfaction of knowing something that somebody didn't know, or that you may not have been expected to know or should have known, right? And it's just that extra little bit of I know something no one else knows, or I know more than other people. And you know what? I think we're actually going to get some of that in this trailer. You ready for it? You
I'm
want to
ready,
get?
man.
All right,
Let's
man.
get into it.
All right. So now here we go. This is the official scary movie reaction. I was about to say 6, but they're not calling it 6. They're just calling it Scary Movie. Official trailer reaction with Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayans, Anna Faris, and Regina Hall coming June 5th, and we're starting right now.
Amazing. Look at all the references.
Not the bunch of stuff we dancing.
Guess who's back?
Shit.
Back again.
My God!
Come
He
on,
stabbed her! Not her! My pronouns are they, them.
Oh, Lord.
He stabbed them!
We back.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I have been preparing for this for years. Hello, Mother. You look like shit.
Should we hug?
I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay. Oh.
This looks like a job for me.
Hey there, we heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Oh, wow, spinners.
Why just half gay?
Get an open trailer. Wait. Red Baby?
Stop smiling!
Terrifying.
Santa gave me a severed arm.
Be sure to thank him.
What the?
Oh,
Cause we need a little controversy. Cause it feels so empty
Was that
without
dumb?
me.
Somebody help! Help!
Bitch, we on break. So you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my falafel and my pork rinds. Bitch.
Guess who's back?
Why?
ending. I don't know about that.
Why am I happy about this? What is wrong with me?
I know. It was, I think, I knew it was going to be hot, to be honest with you. Now, we got to make sure this is clear, producer. There's a lot of
Hold on now.
sketchy stuff here, but it's all good.
Now, okay, so let me see. If I open this up in a if I open this up in another browser, it says sign in to confirm your age. So they didn't give it the red band, but they put some sauciness in it.
Very, very saucy, but I'm there for it, man. I think I'm there for it. They got a lot of references. I mean, there were so many. I mean, we can't list them all, but it's, sinners, war, weapons, what's the other one? The substance. There's so many. So anyway, so this, I think it was time. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, sometimes nostalgia plays are great because it's time to kind of get a riff on stuff we've seen recently. And so I'm glad that they're kind of coming back. But you seem like you were giddy, huh? You were like, this is better than I thought it would be.
Why? Why? I don't know why, dog. It's just giving me so much. And you know what? They did the play where we were talking about references and nostalgia. Listen, I just to be sure, I looked it up, and yeah, there's scary movie trailer breakdowns and Easter eggs. So that's like a sub industry all in itself.
Yes.
So this trailer has 3 million views. I'm looking at a scary movie breakdown that has almost 1 million views now. So I mean,
wait a minute. A third of people are just going to scary movie. Mind you guys, this is a satire of all the horror movies. So a third of people are just looking at all the references and backstory of just scary movie. Is that correct?
yeah, okay. Well, no, not that one. I'm sorry. I didn't. I said almost a million. No, 500,000. So yeah, but I mean, it's still out there, and there are multiple channels doing this. So you caught something in the middle of it that you jumped up about. What's something you caught here?
I can't remember. What was that?
You said somebody in the background, because I like this. This is a great screen grab, but Kai Cenat is in the background.
Yeah,
I like the green
exactly.
screen.
It's so I'm looking at it now. Kai Cenat. I don't know who these other guys are, but then they got the extreme middle game, the wheel. So they get into Twitch, culture, right? Live streaming culture. They're going to hit a lot of stuff here, as they should, right? Because it says someone said here, critics score 16%. I'm looking at the comments, guys, in the trailer. Audience score
Oh, yeah,
179%.
we're checking out the trailer before our rating.
Oh, well. No, I'm talking about this is what the people said in the comments.
I know, but okay. I thought we were gonna wait on the comments. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'll follow your lead, Mr. Benja. But I just to say that people are feeling this because of the way they're going after this, right? They're just really hitting all the moments, and I'm a Republican now, the Sinners reference, scary movie. And then also they're showing like this is gonna be a little bit out of pocket. The with the with the reference to some interesting instruments. Oh, Terrifier. We didn't talk about that reference, so they got to bring that up. So, which shout out to Pacing Pete, who's a fan. So yeah, I didn't like the ending though. It seemed kind of tame compared to what we just saw. What you think?
Yeah, and it went on just a tad too long.
Yeah, yeah. They were good up to that point. And they just like, okay, yes, we know they're working. They don't want to talk to you, but it's like, and the actress wasn't that funny, so I don't know. It was missing something, so they probably need to recut that. So yeah. Other than that, overall, good job. What did they get? 3.6 million views.
Yeah, and they. I'm hoping, I'm hoping they CG'd this little girl holding.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they did, or maybe they didn't. I don't know. But that kind of took me out of it for just a second.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, when they started getting a little too graphic. I mean, they didn't get graphic really until like I think when she was fighting him. I was like, wait a minute, they did that, and it was like the minute in they started getting really graphic. It's like they're trying to prepare you, so it's like look, it's a fun time, but we're gonna go there, and so it's like the trailer is also trying to give you a sense of kind of tone or where they're going for some of this stuff.
That's a good point. No, I don't mind it going balls to the wall with the stupidity and the gore and the politically incorrectness. I kind of hope that something will actually jar me out of my modern sensibilities, right? But yeah, that one, when you put kids in, it's like you got to be careful. To me, at least, I feel old.
As someone who doesn't have kids, you are correct, Mr. Benja. Yeah,
Why you got to throw that?
Oh, my bad. Oh, damn, my bad. Sorry. Well, the dichotomy of who we are. You're on the East Coast. I'm on the East Coast. Sorry, you're on the West Coast. But I grew up on the West Coast. You grew up on the East Coast. You're an artist.
Yeah.
I'm more of a business guy. See,
So
the dichotomy.
that'll hit you.
I have
more,
short
you
hair.
saying.
You got long hair. See, we're different. People
So
want to
so
say
you're saying
you two black guys, but guess what? We're different.
we're not all the same.
Exactly.
So okay, but I get your point. It means a little more to you that's in there.
Mm-hmm. I'm seriously. You watch something like Hamlet, which is about some kid, and you'll have more feelings. I mean, because I can remember watching literally, Mr. Benja. I mean, I'm just telling you. We'll get off on the topic. I can remember watching movies where kids were hurt or whatever. I could care less when I was single. I was like, oh, whatever. Why are they crying? Ugh. Now you got kids. Oh, so it's just different, man. I wish I could explain what it was, but when you have kids, you just can't unsee that and understand. You understand more. That's all. But anyway, you want to get into the comments or my reviews, or what are your thoughts next?
Let me tell you right off the bat, A+.
Damn.
A+ on this. I couldn't hold it in anymore. They put Tuesday in here. They've got these great camera shots, and I'm telling you, man, this one where they're streaming and Wayans is looking crazy. That one image is just getting so much play. It's like, well done, bravo, foreground, background, the music with Eminem saying "Guess who's back," and a controversy with "You can't have a controversy without me." That line, um, it's just good, man. They did what they were supposed to do with the trailer, and I'm once again I'm not saying anything about the movie, but as far as the trailer goes, did its job. knocked it out.
I would give it kind of like a B. Yeah. Well, I think the goal here is to get as many people on there. They had us at the minute mark, but then they started losing us with the extra raunch. And I get it why they went there because they had to kind of just give you the tone, but still, they had us. They had us and they lost us. They started to lose at least me. And then at the end with the whole long segment, just it was not it was not funny. I mean, I get the long segments are not always the funniest part of the trailers, but they could have been a little bit funnier than that. It wasn't that funny. So if you were to go, I mean, it's like we're working. I mean, a sassy black woman working. Yes, we've seen that. That's cliche to the utmost, right? So it's like to get something different, man. Maybe Smokey hanging with Kai Sanat and he's saying, "Man, that was a great twitch" or something like that. I don't know, but wink or something like that. So I'm just thinking that it could have been harder. So from a trailer standpoint, to drive up interest and or attention and interest, attention they had us at minute mark. Interest they kind of lowered it down a little bit more, if you make sense. So, but I'll still see it's June 5th, summertime. Let's go.
All right, B plus.
Oh,
Yeah,
B,
someone
B,
B
not B
plus.
plus. B.
Oh, B. My bad. My bad. B. Um, can't give this too much. So yeah, I'm looking back at the comments. Yeah, it's about time comedy got their balls back. See, everybody's already getting into it, man.
Well, but they did kind of. Well, man, get me started. They did kind of similar to the other one, the uh Liam Neeson's movie, Naked Gun. They did something similar. So it's not like they did a little, a little sauciness in there. Remember the girl? She took her mask off and he grew up and he had those little panties on. Remember? So, but it wasn't as bad as this, though. Yes.
Yeah, and you know what? I can't even say anything about. I can't even say anything about the comments because it's like people are just having a good time, man. It's like the Wayans brothers always deliver. Laugh emoji. It's like, yeah, I get it, and that got 432 likes. So people going into this movie high, sneaking some edibles into the theater. That is actually one reason to go see a movie like this in theaters. It's like if you can get a whole crowd of people together, get a little sippy or something on before you go watch this comedy.
But you're right. I'm watching this comment. I'm going to scroll a little bit further down. It says, "I hope everyone is offended." 1,900 likes. So yeah, people want it, but they did see Kai Sanat. Somebody said that. Let's see. Wish there was a way we could filter by like how many likes people got. Is there a way we can do that on someone else's content? That would be kind of cool, just to kind of get a sense of what people are thinking. But yeah, that was the highest one I saw. 20,000. Obviously, the first one, 4,000. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I guess you're right, Mr. Benja. Folks want this. They want this.
Let's see. I'm doing a search here, and yeah, I'm just searching for keywords, and I'm searching for balls, right? Because it's that kind of movie trailer. And yeah, it's like only one person mentioned what we were talking about, and they were like, "How would they censor that, but not the balls?"
Exactly. Yeah. They had some other stuff in there. So yeah, Mr. Benja. So yeah, so we're hype. We're hype. So guys, this is what we do every week. We talk about show business. We talk about these trailer reactions, the reactions, guys. We're just telling you what we think they should do differently to get more people in the theaters, but we also talk about the artistic side of it. So this is what we do. So if you like this type of content, like, subscribe, and comment at Show versus Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. Go listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. If you want to learn more information about what we do on a daily basis, go check out our website at Show versus Business. Mr. Benja, peace.
Peace.